When you talk to businesses, one thing you hear over and over is this challenge, this sort of mess, really, from using tons of different applications.
Right.
You've got finance in one place, HR, maybe somewhere else,
Yeah.
supply chain, goodness knows where, and they just don't talk to each other.
Exactly. It creates these data silos everywhere and nowhere useful at the same time.
Yeah, and trying to get a clear view or like bring in something new like AI, it feels almost impossible because, well, nothing's connected. It's expensive too.
Hugely expensive and slow. It really locks up potential, makes it tough to be agile when your systems are fighting each other. You end up spending time just trying to connect the dots.
Mm. So we were digging into the material you shared, and one potential answer that kept cropping up was Oracle Fusion Cloud applications.
Ah, yes.
The sources describe it as this suite of, well, really function-rich,
Yeah.
but crucially, connected applications,
Yeah.
covering the whole business, basically.
That's the idea. ERP,
Mhm.
your core finance and operations, plus supply chain, manufacturing, HCM for the people stuff, customer experience, even EPM for planning.
And what really stood out from the sources was the tech underneath it all. It's not just apps kind of bundled together.
No, not at all. They're built on a single data model. That's key. And they share the same workflow engine, same user interface, so the information actually flows.
Which avoids that whole mess we started with, right? No more silos?
Hopefully, that's the promise.
And the benefits mentioned were, well, pretty significant. Things like simplifying how you run the business, making employees more productive because they aren't fighting the tech.
Yeah, and improving customer interactions too, because you actually have the right info at the right time.
The sources also mentioned it runs on Oracle Cloud Infrastructure, OCI, giving it, the performance, the scale. They even mentioned a 99.9% availability commitment for the SaaS service.
Which is, pretty robust. Plus, you get the innovations delivered faster, like AI, and obviously strong security is baked in.
Okay, let's talk about that AI bit, because the material positioned it in a really interesting way. It wasn't like this separate thing you bolt on later.
No, exactly. It's described as being built into the actual business processes, embedded right where you work.
Which sounds much easier to actually use.
Right, that's the goal. Make it natural.
So we saw examples like AI helping with repetitive tasks, pop-up suggestions maybe, precise insights based on the context.
Yeah, providing recommended actions, like maybe help drafting a job description or analyzing sales trends without you having to dig for hours.
And this seemed important, the sources stress that managers, employees, they keep control.
Absolutely. Full control. You review, you approve, you adjust the AI suggestions. It's not taking over.
So it's more like assistance, driving productivity, maybe unlocking new ways to work by having these smart suggestions appear right when you need them.
That's the framing. Augmentation, not just automation replacing judgment.
Got it. And you don't have to swallow the whole thing at once. The sources mention flexibility.
Right. It's modular. You can adopt parts of the suite based on, what your biggest pain points are right now.
Okay, so you've got this powerful integrated tech from Oracle,
Mm-hmm.
but actually getting it up and running, managing it, that's a big lift.
It definitely is, which is why partners are so critical in this space.
And your sources brought up Denovo specifically, positioned as this sort of all-in-one partner for Oracle Fusion Cloud.
Yeah, serving a lot of those industries we talked about: manufacturing, construction, life sciences, CPG, and others. They handle the migrations, the implementation.
And ongoing support, too.
Yeah,
Cloud-managed services.
that's right. Migrations, implementations, and cloud-managed services. And one thing the material really highlighted was Denovo's quality of customer experience. That seemed to be a key differentiator for them.
Interesting. So if you step back and look at the whole picture from the sources,
Hmm.
it seems like the idea is Oracle provides this powerful integrated suite, built right, running on OCI, AI baked in.
Mm-hmm.
And then partners like Denovo, with that focus on customer experience, help businesses actually implement and manage it effectively to solve that initial problem of disconnected chaos.
Yeah, it's about simplifying that underlying tech platform so you can actually use the cool stuff like AI without getting totally bogged down in just making things work together.
It really feels like it could change the game for businesses trying to, move faster and be smarter.
That's certainly the potential.